Is there anything inside? Bricks and stuff. Can't walk very fast. Is there any radio? TV? I hear a phone. Actually see it this time.
Why on earth are you there? Why aren't you calling from home?
It's hard to explain. I'm having to move around to follow it. When it finds a suitable host, it begins to amplify. Sorry, I'm not making much sense.
They're talking about flu and a quarantine on the radio, but this... I know you're not that kind of doctor, but it all just sounds really weird.
We don't know exactly what it is yet, but it's got something to do with the other night.
Stephen, your face, the mark, do you think you're infected?
It's not a disease, Lizzie. It's something else. There's something Kate said about patterns. I can't grasp it clearly yet.
Okay, come over. Have some lunch. We can talk properly. Have you spoken with Kate?
She's locked herself in the observatory. She's buried in the data. But it's already out here in the world. I need to see how it adapts.
How what adapts? Stephen, try to explain.
Time's up. Lizzie, listen. Be ready. I need to go. It's moving again. I'll call you later.
It doesn't sound as nutso in this bit. Oh, please stop walking so slow. See, it looks quite bright from out there, from like out here, but the minute you step in, it's really dark. Please walk a bit faster. Let's go to this to let properly. Property. Not properly. Is it even open? Oh, yes, it is.
Do you think she'll like it?
It's in an awful state, Stephen. I don't
It'll
think
be an
she'll...
adventure. It'll mean putting down roots here, maybe a family.
Are you sure she wants children? What, to stay here? It's not her place, you know.
Don't start that again, please.
I mean, she's ambitious, love, and she's, well, older. She's not going to want to stay cooped up at home looking after the kids.
Is that how you felt about me?
Oh, stop it, Stephen. That's not what I meant, and you know it. I'm just saying you should make a choice. If it's a family you want, well, you know how much Lizzie wants a family.
Jesus, Mum, I didn't come here for marriage guidance. I just asked what you thought about a fucking house.
Stephen, Appleton language.
Sorry, it's just that you have to understand. Kate is the most brilliant, extraordinary, wonderful person I've ever known. She's like no one else. The way she looks at things. It's like she has whole worlds inside her head. I don't think you or anyone really understands that.
Maybe. Now I think about it, seeing those patterns every time I see a memory makes me think that it's... Well done, you stupid bird. Makes me think that it's this alien race that's actually showing me what's happened. Like, they want me to know that they're not this sort of invasive species, that they just want to communicate. It kind of reminds me of the, you know, the aliens in Ender's Game who can't communicate with Ender or the humans, but then they find a way. Can I? No, cannot get in there. Oh, there's two of you flying around. But in the end, they find a way to communicate with Ender through his dreams and his thoughts. Can't get in there either, apparently. There is another phone call, though.
Kate. Kate, can you hear me?
Hello?
Kate. Kate, can you hear me?
Oh, is that it?
Listen. I'm trying to isolated myself. I'm in the old bunker at the substation. Just keep this band clear. If you're still alive, I'll try and check in every hour. Kate, I've convinced her.
That's clearly got a little kid following him around. Maybe that's Rachel with Dylan. I like the idea of that. More numbers. Yes, I know. There's a phone.
No phones, you know the protocol. That doesn't matter now. It's figured out how to circumvent the telecommunications blackout. What? I didn't think it could. Kate understood. She saw how adaptable it was. How smart. Jesus Christ, you're talking about it like it's alive. You have to assume that everyone here is infected. We can't know that. We're infected. It's killed all the birds, and now it's in us. It's trying to leave the valley any way it can. The quarantine is not enough. You've got to remove the carriers. You've got to cut off its energy source, its food. I've already told you, Stephen, I'm not going to order an airstrike. You have to. Now it knows we're onto it. It's going to keep on spreading as fast as it can. The quarantine and blackout will hold it in check. They've cut all of the phones out of the valley, so it's only you communicating out now. Are you listening? It's figured out ways around it. Radio waves, something. All of the lines are cut, but the phones are working anyway. You've done all the right things, but it's not enough. You've got to stop it before it adapts again. Stephen, my family, my wife and kids. You know perfectly well what you've got to do. I can't do it. Don't ask me to do it. You're asking me to sign their death warrant, my own family. Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that? I'll still be here when you drop the fucking stuff. Don't you lecture me about sacrifice, you spineless little shit. If you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. Tell them.
Isn't that what we listened to before?
The time when we had a choice is over. Tell them to do it. You've got to do it now. No phones, you know the protocol. That doesn't matter now. It's figured out how to circumvent the telecommunications blackout.
Okay, it's stuck on repeat. That's a little bit scary.
Jesus Christ, you're talking about it like it's alive. You have to assume that everyone here is infected. We can't know that. We're infected. It's killed all the birds, and now it's in us. It's trying to leave the valley any way it can. The quarantine is not enough. You've got to remove the carriers. You've got to cut off its energy source, its food. I've already told you, Stephen, I'm not going to order an airstrike. Now it knows we're onto it. It's going to keep on spreading as fast as it can. The quarantine and blackout will hold it in check. They've cut all of the phones out of the valley, so it's only you communicating out now. Are you listening? It's figured out ways around it. Radio waves, something. All of the lines are cut, but the phones are working.
Everything keeps vibrating and I do not know why. Let's go to the pub. Get a beer. Might as well enjoy ourselves if we're going to get screwed over by some aliens. Or some sort of aliens. Something. Aliens. Aliens. Is the pub even open? Can I go in the pub? I can go in the pub. Let me in. What's this?
You look well.
I don't. But thank you. You do. How are you settling in?
Nothing changes around here. I mean, it's great to be back. It still feels like home, I suppose. In a funny kind of way.
It's been a long time, Stephen. Last time you saw me, I could still walk properly.
You look pretty good to me.
Stop it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry about how things worked out.
Or didn't.
Or didn't, right.
Do you think you made a mistake leaving?
My mum tells me it's never too late to change things. To put things right.
Funny. It's just what she said to me the other day. I have been wondering what she meant by that.
That's embarrassing. Sorry.
Maybe I should go.
Why?
Stephen, we're both married. I don't think this is a good idea.
What isn't? We're just two old friends having a drink, that's all.
Yeah, that's what they all say. You clearly want a bit more. Curry and a pint, only £2. £2. Then again, I have to remember it's the 1980s. Which way to go? I could go down there. What is down there? Just says public footpath. Let's go this way. I have a feeling the end is down this way. Someone was in the middle of these when Rapture came. It's Weird Al alone. You can feel playing this sort of game. Yes, the road's closed, doesn't stop me walking past.
I've never seen it.
They do, though.
You're overreacting.
Stephen, they stare at me. Yesterday I went into the village and this old woman just stopped in the middle of the street and stared at me like I had two heads.
Oh, don't be so melodramatic.
I'm like a walking freak show. Oh, this place, it's so insular. I just don't understand how you grew up here.
Well, I was very different then. And they're not so bad, really.
That's easy for you to say.
Just give it a bloody chance, Kate. This was the deal. A year here, and we could be in with a real shot at Lucia.
Stephen!
Oh, Christ, it's Lantham.
Stephen Appleton, I thought it was you. What's all this about a young wife? Oh. Hello.
Two heads, Stephen. Hi, I'm Kate.
Okay, so Kate and Stephen are married. I just thought they were really good friends. Apparently not. Now, what's over on this side of the station? Are we gonna find something? Anything? Or did I just cross the track for nothing? Oh, why are you attacking me? That should be a memory of something, surely. Emergency meeting. You can never walk fast when there's one of them around. Go across them, please. I can't tilt you anymore. Oh. That have to be in a certain position. Some of these get really bright, and I imagine they're the really important ones.
Darling Stephen, I don't know if you'll ever listen to this. Maybe you've decided to stay with Kate, and I can't blame you for that. But I can't wait for you either. I've got to think about the baby. And, well, I should have left a long time ago. I've run out of excuses for not leaving now. But I do love you, Stephen. And I hope you find peace one way or another. Oh, there's planes coming.
Oh, it's night time again. Holy mother of... I can't see a goddamn thing. Okay. Oh, that was interesting. Night did not last as long this time. I could sit and listen to this music all day. Oh, climbing over edges like a boss.
Have they closed the tunnel?
There's no trains. I've put up a sign.
The tunnel, Howard. Is it closed?
I think so. I don't like it. It's not right at all.
Stop whining. It doesn't help anyone. Did you know you're bleeding?
Oh, it's this headache. It's just killing me. I haven't had a nosebleed like this since I was a kid.
But you've not been to the village?
No, I've been here the last couple of days, or at home. I've only spoken to Clive at the EMC on the phone. Well, tried to anyway, but with all the crossed lines.
But no direct contact with any other people?
No, no one. What are you talking about? What's going on?
It's the pattern. It's adapted again. It doesn't need direct contact to transfer. It's using the phones.
What do you mean, direct contact? Stephen!